Y'all better pay y'all slave taxes out here. They gonna fuck around and levy your ass. You'll be out of a job, out of a house, out of every goddamn thing. That's how this government working now. You know? Ain't not for the people. Ain't for anybody but the people. Everybody but the people. They don't give a fuck about you out there having a hard time or you being low income. They looking at it like you a profitable estate in this country. And any way that they can get a free gain out of you, that's what they're gonna do. It don't got nothing to do with you being a good person or anything like that, you know, or you being black or you being white or you being any other race but human, you know. They don't give a fuck about that. It's all about if they could get a free gain out of you, they're going to work it to their will. That's the kind of government we've had for years, for centuries. It have never changed. You know, people out here, they trying to act as if this is something new. This is nothing new. You know, they just find a so-called educated way of enforcing their hatred nowadays. You know, they don't so much as broadly come out of there. You know, come out with their hatred. I mean, in some cases, you might see them come out with it. You know, but in most cases, they use their position, such as law enforcement, IRS, the Internal Revenue, education, the medical field, politics, employment or industries. You know, they use these places these days to enforce their hatred. They're not going to so much as come out on the stands and going to let you know that this is who they are. They don't want you to know that. They want you to believe that they're great people. They're great people, man. They'll never do anything hateful to anybody. But in harsh reality, this is the type of country that we've been living in, you know, it have never changed. People want to make it seem as if this is something new, but it's nothing new. You still got those same people that had that hatred in their heart from the slave era on up to now. So when I tell you, pay your slave taxes or they will levy you, they're going to get free gain out of you one way or the other. They're going to get free gain out of you. They're going to work you to their advantage. Not to who you want to be or where you want to be. You're going to be worked to their advantage. If they want you at a poverty level, that's where they're going to take you. They're going to take you down to that level. If they want you to be a criminal, that's where they're going to take you. They're going to put you at that mind frame. And then, you know, one way to do it is, hey, take away his source of income. Take away his living conditions, such as housing. You know, take away his mental capacity. You know, they'll tamper with your family. They'll tamper with your mother. They'll tamper with your father. They'll tamper with your brother. They'll tamper with your sister. They'll tamper with your nieces, nephews, anybody that they know they can get to harm your mental. They will get to them, and they will use them to target you. This is the kind of government that we're working with. And you know, everybody's out here, I mean, you know, like people saying that it's all about Trump. Trump is the problem. Trump is the one that's doing all of this. Trump is this. Man, you fail to realize that during the era of Joe Biden, they used, you know, the era of Obama. I'm going to use that one. The era of Obama. They used him as a puppet. He was a pawn to the chessboard, basically. Well, basically, he was the knight. They moved him in order to keep us in order, to arrange us into the area, to arrange us into the area that they wanted us to be in. Now you notice under his presidency, not one time did a black man ever count. Not one time did he ever stand with a black man. You know, he was with the gay community. Why you got all of this rage nowadays, about the homosexual community. And it's kind of like, to me, where was all of this hate during that era of Obama? Now all of a sudden everybody's enraged. They want to ban the homosexuality in this country. You were all in favor of that when Obama was in that office. Now all of a sudden, now you're shifting and you're turning. Which direction do you want to go in with this situation? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Because it seems like you don't have a proper mindset or which area you want to be placed. Either you with the gay community or you not. I mean, that's something that, you got to come to grips with. But beyond them, I mean, when I say pay your slave taxes or they will levy you, I mean pay them. They got a whole new way of slavery. And it ain't got to, they're going to find a way to get free labor out of you. They'll put you so far down in debt, garnishing your wages, that you won't have a stabilized living condition. You'll be homeless, possibly out of a job, everything going on with your life. So, like I say, pay your slave taxes, people. Pay your slave taxes. So they don't levy you and force you into slavery, which is poverty.